Well, look what's walked into the shop today. We had two kitchen chairs here, and they're in need of a little tender loving care. Now, they don't need to be stripped or nothing, but as you can see here on the one on the right, uh, it's got a little damage and we need to take care of it. So let's take a closer look. All right, as you can see, we have a chair that fell on backwards and the wood actually ripped. The glue held on one side, but the wood itself ripped. And you can see, if you see really close, there's a screw, and that screw is preventing it from going back. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go in here and remove that tab and remove the screw. And then on both sides, because you see it's the same way on that side. And then we're gonna glue that together, back together, clamp it down. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a bolt through it. We're gonna come on this side here, and we're going to put in the screw all the way through that same hole, and we're gonna put a bolt in here. And then that way we'll have not only the glue hole there, but we'll have the bolt, and then we'll hide the head over here, and then we'll put in a new piece back here to cover it up so it looks similar to the piece here. And we're going to do that for that side. And then this particular chair, we're having the same issues, or the beginnings of it. So we're going to go ahead and just take care of those too, so that way these chairs will last my boy and his wife for many years to come. So let's get to it. All right, as you see now, we got it clamped. We had to go in, as you probably saw, and pull out all the little debris that came off when the chair actually cracked apart. Because when the chair cracked apart, it left a lot of debris in there, so we had to use long nose needle pliers to get in there, and then we had to shave off some of this because this has got like a film over it. It's not actually as you can tell, it's not actually the wood grain, so it's like a film, so that Film had to be cut away in there as well in order to make sure we get in there. And so now we got it clamped, and we got it. We're gonna let that cure up, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back and we're gonna get a bolt. That's to make sure, because if we try to screw the normal screw back in there, it's not going to catch on anything, and it's just going to be held on by wood glue, and that's not going to hold if it happens to fall again. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill a small hole through. We're going to put a nice little bolt through that. We're going to recess it on the other side. We're going to smooth it over with some wood putty. And then we're going to put a bolt in there. Now, as you saw when I pulled those tabs out, those tabs were not even glued into the chair. I don't know who did this shoddy craftsmanship, but that was not even glued into the chair. It was just held, those little tabs are just held on by paint. So that's really a poor job of putting furniture together there. But we're going to fix these up for my boy. And then once these cure up, we're going to do the same thing to the other chair, and this project will be done. So, hit you back in a minute. All right, now you see we have placed in here a bolt through here. You see that nut on the back of that. That is a 8 32 1.5 inch bolt that we have put through this chair. And we pan around, and as you can see, we recessed it right there. Then we're just going to fill that in with wood putty, smooth it out, and then we're going to sand it down and put some paint on top of it, and they'll be none the wiser. That's going to be a nice secure fit. Should hold for years to come. Between the glue and the bolt, that should hold for years to come. All right, now we're here and coming in the home stretch of repairing these chairs. As you can see, we put wood putty in here, and it is now nice and dry and hard to cover the screw heads. And so we're going to sand that down using 180 grit sandpaper, making it nice and smooth. And then we're going to match the paper, match the paint it up, and this will be ready for delivery to the customer. So, hey, well, in the home stretch.
Service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
Now we've got these sanded down, and now we've applied a little paint to them. Couldn't exactly match the paint directly with the chairs. This is a color I didn't have in my inventory, and not sure they wanted to repaint the entire chair, so I tried to get as close to it as I possibly could. But you know, matching white sometimes is, what color white did they use? I'm thinking this has got to have a creamy white or something here. But we covered the little patches, and I'm quite sure, you know, they'll be able to find a paint, or they might want to go ahead and just repaint all their chairs, because there are some little other areas in the chairs that need to be painted. So maybe this is going to just repaint all the chairs. So, but we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let him know that the chairs are ready for him, and then we're gonna deliver them. So thank you all for watching this short video. We hope you like what you saw, and hope you hit that subscribe button. And later.